My research is about a long-term project that the UCD School of Archaeology have been running with myself and a number of my colleagues, working at Glendalough in County Wicklow. And this is obviously a very famous and iconic Irish landscape. And we've been trying to combine aspects of teaching, research, contributing to how people manage that landscape, and developing public archaeology or community archaeology, working with the local community. And that's been leading to, we think, quite exciting results in terms of what we're finding out about the past, in terms of how we can make decisions about how best to look after those landscapes, engaging the local community and giving them some ownership in terms of what is their archaeology in some ways. This is where they live, and introducing a great many of our students to the field practices of archaeology. My research is important because we're bringing together many different aspects of archaeological practice and the techniques and methods of the social sciences. So in what we might see as a pure research sense, we're finding out new things about the human past in Glendalough. And Glendalough is obviously famous for the story of St. Kevin retreating into the wilderness and founding an early Christian monastery there. And we're now getting clearly dated archaeological evidence contemporary with that activity, and the first evidence for what may well be a large-scale enclosure of the monastic site. So there's pure knowledge about the past which is of intrinsic interest to people. We're also able to contribute to the understanding of how best to manage the landscape by identifying and characterising archaeological features that we didn't know were there before. So in terms of decisions about how you manage visitor numbers, how you change access, all of that is very useful information. We have had teams of 40 to 50 students there for the last 6 years, giving them primary training, both in the field techniques of archaeology, but also a real-world situation, engaging with visitors, engaging with members of the local community. And that's clearly very important for them. And finally, but by no means least, working with the local community there is giving us an opportunity to share examples of best practice and to work with people who have a very different engagement and understanding of the value and significance of the archaeological remains. So it's an ongoing process, and it's a learning process as we all begin to work with each other in different ways and address different questions.